Since it's going to be 7.5 and 7.6, I can draw and label three-dimensional figures. And we'll probably talk about drawing them more in class, but we can talk about labeling them in the video. And first we need to talk about identifying three-dimensional figures. So a prism, whoops, I spelled that wrong. A prism is a three-dimensional figure. I'm just going to say 3D, with at least two parallel congruent faces. A pyramid is a three-dimensional figure with one base. And the bases on both of these have to be polygons. That means it has straight edges. So if it has a circular base, that would be a cylinder. But if it has a polygon for a base, that means it has straight edges or straight sides. Then if it has two bases, then if it has two parallel bases, then it's a prism. If it only has one base, then it's a pyramid. So let's look at a figure. Like, you're going to have to draw this in your notebook. So draw one line down the middle, and then you're going to draw two kind of triangles like that on the side, and then a line across the back like this, showing that it cuts it. There's an edge behind it that we can't see. And you're going to label the vertices A, B, C, and D. And so we have to name the figure. And again, we're going to go over drawing 3D figures more in class. For naming the figure, we would name it by the shape of its base. So since it only has one base and not two parallel bases, it's a pyramid. And since the base is a triangle, this is a triangular pyramid. If the base was a square, it would be a square pyramid. If the base was a rectangle, it would be a rectangular pyramid. If we want to name the base would be side ACD. Then we have to name the faces. Faces are any flat surfaces on the shape. So this shape has four faces. One of the faces is ACD, which is also the base. DBC would be another face. ACB is another face. And there's one more, ABD. So we could say DBA, we could say DAB, that would all name the same face over here. We also have to name the edges. The edges are where two planes intersect at a line. So the edges on this one would be DC, BD, DC, BD, BC would be an edge, AC would be an edge, AD would be an edge, and we should have one more. So we did DC, BD, BC, AC, AD, and then we are missing AB. When we're naming the edges, they're all line segments, so they should have this line over the top of them. And then we also have to name the vertices. The vertices are where three planes intersect, so basically the corners. So the vertices of this figure are A, B, C, and D. Okay, we're going to do one more. So I'm going to draw a picture and we're going to name the figure, and then we're also going to name the bases, faces, edges, and vertices. So for our other one, you're going to draw this picture. Just do your best to draw it. We're going to do like a triangle like this, and it's going to be pretty much a right triangle. I'm going to draw two parallel lines like this coming out of it, and then another line parallel to this one, and then we have another dotted line back here. So we have A here, B here, E here, C here, F here, and D here. So first we have to name the figure. And since it has two parallel bases right here and right here, it's a prism. And since the bases are triangles, we say it's a triangular prism. Okay, we need to name the bases. There's two bases. ABE is one of the bases, and CFD is one of the other bases. Then we have to name the faces after that. Faces are any flat surface. So ABE and CFD are two of the faces. There's also another face right here, EDCB. It doesn't matter where we start or which direction we go, but we have to go in a continuous pattern. So I can't say like ECBD, that wouldn't work, but I could say EBCD, I could say DEBC, those all mean the same face. There's also a face back here, so I could say ABCF. There's a face at the bottom, FAED. Okay, then we have to name all the edges. Remember, the edges are where two faces meet and form a line. So AB is one of my edges, and that's a line segment, so it should have that over the top. BC is an edge. CD is an edge. CF is an edge. FD is an edge. FA is an edge. We already did FD. DE and AE. Okay, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.